any sort of fucking thing you want,
Yep.
right? Whether it's legal, whether it's illegal, whether it's kind of normal, whether it's off the wall, whatever you can dream of, someone could think of it. And if you can't find it, you can do it and put it up there for others to see it, right? Because now you found a niche. Now you got a business model.
Right.
So it's like, imagine that with information. No matter what you think or what you believe, you can find it. You can find it. So it's dangerous. Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
They just, I mean, motherfuckers just don't. I don't know. They would like they get so fucking upset when you don't agree with them. Like, I don't have to agree with everything you say, stupid.
They do get
I wasn't
upset.
agreeing with everything you said before. Why would I fucking agree now?
Well, that's because people get into these quote unquote, echo chambers, as they like to say, and it just, you can really convince yourself, right? You could. What the fuck is this? FYI.
You wanna argue? I can't argue. Matter of fact, let me add that. You mad? Break the remix card.
Where's my thing? Oh shit, where we at? Where we going there?
Choose your
I say here.
I can't argue with you. You mad? Break the remix card. No. Leave me alone. I'm happy. I'm looking for the joint that got Swipe the remix card. That's my joint.
I'm over here, bro.
Huh?
I'm over here.
I'm over here with you.
See if we can get a repeat of last night. He was whooping ass last night.
I can't argue with you. Somebody on you?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself, but I'm good.
I'm gonna take this legendary stone. And see what's in these houses. You wanna argue? Dear LGBTicus. Shut up.
I just hope that we get to a point where we, because right now the fervor is hot. The fervor is hot, and it's still new and forming and changing. Yeah. Whenever there's change, there's always too much change in the beginning, and then it starts to settle itself down.
The thing is,
I'm hoping that at some point it settles down. We find a happy medium.
Right, it's a blue fire on me. The thing is, like, people, like, most people don't like change. I don't really understand why. People don't like change but want to talk about growth. That's the stupidest shit in the world. You cannot grow doing the same shit. Like, you have to change something in order to grow. Either mentally, physically, emotionally, something. Something has to change for you to grow. But people just like, oh, I'm not changing. Oh, I still want to be the same person I was when I was 16. Why? When you were 16, you ain't know nothing about nothing. Why do you want to be that stupid? But people just don't like. Oh, I'm set my like people like, cause sometimes I'll be talking to my baby and she'll say, like, she's set in her ways. It's a blue belt on. Oh, you got purple. Never mind. And she'll be like, I'm set in my ways, and she'll give me that, and I'm like, that's fine. And then she'll even say it for me, where she'll be like, that's just who you are, and you set in your ways. And I'm like, no, I'm not set in them. Like, I legit don't have a problem if I'm doing something that you don't like. I'm saying something you don't like. let me know, because I don't want to continue saying it. Like, saying stuff is not my personality. Like, my personality is my personality. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, everybody has their, you know, their isms that they do. You know what I mean? But if it's something that's offending you, I don't want to offend you. Especially somebody that I'm saying I love, be it a friend or her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me. That's growth. Like, that's wanting to change. Because I don't want to be annoying. I don't want nobody being annoying to me. Like, if you doing something annoying to me that I don't like, and I'm saying, yo, dog, I don't like that shit, and you continue doing it, it's gonna get to a point where we either gonna end up arguing or fighting or some shit.
See, you're better than me because I'm the type of person where you gotta prove to me that what I'm doing is
I don't even
wrong.
listen.
I'm like that. You gotta prove to me that
I'm
what
not
I'm
even
doing is
gonna hold
wrong
you.
because I be having success, so I'm good. Like I
I'm
don't
not
really
even.
listen to people
I'm not even
because
gonna hold you, bro. Like, I used to be like that, and
yeah,
then it's just not. It's not worth it.
I look at it more like I realize there are things I have to do to cohabitate with certain people,
Yeah, I'm
and
not
then
doing that.
certain
I'm
people,
not like don't get
and
me wrong.
certain
Like,
people have certain.
if I feel like something is wrong, and you know, like I said, if it's something I'm saying is wrong and
Uh,
it's bothering you, or it's an action that I'm doing that's wrong that's bothering you, okay. Like, we can talk about that. But if it's something that you just feel like it's wrong because you feel like it's wrong, and you can't tell me why you feel like it's wrong, it just don't sound right. What are you talking about?
mm-hmm.
It just that just don't sound right. What are you talking about? That don't sound right. What doesn't sound right? Because most
But
of the
that's
time,
how. But
like, if
that
you
is how most
misunderstand me,
people. That's how most
right,
people deduce a reason, how it
right,
hits
like
their
it don't,
ear.
like,
Like
how it makes
how
them
does it make
feel,
them feel?
like
Yeah,
I
how it makes them
listen.
feel when you
The
hear it.
truth is gonna hurt sometimes. Like,
It does.
it's just that's just life. Like, I can't do nothing about that.
Taking a riff, bro.
Are we that far out?
Yeah, we are.
Uh, I see a rift too. My thing is like, oh
Big one. This is
shit,
over right over here.
I got a automaton shooting at me. Let me get the hell on up out of here. Rift me. But my thing is like, if I'm like legit doing something and you say, yo, like, I'm saying a derogatory word, or I'm saying a word and the word bothers you. Because in all reality, when people say derogatory shit, it bothers a person saying it too. They not like, they may not admit, but like, not, and I'm not saying it bothers them like, oh, I feel bad for saying this, I'm gonna say it anyway. But I mean, like, are you fighting?
No, man, I don't feel like fighting right now.
Oh, you
There's
are
a
fighting.
bunch of people over here. Just people everywhere. Just people all over the place.
This boy is invisible.
I can see them. Fucking.
I'm hitting him, but he glitched out. Like, I don't, what the heck? This boy is, yo, I'm literally fighting a gauntlet. I can't see him. Okay, he
Yeah, I've
did.
seen that before. I've seen that before.
Oh, he
Oh
died.
shit!
Did we clear it? I believe
Yeah.
we cleared it, sir.
Oh shit!
Well, alright. Well, alright. But yeah, like,
See, I'm also not the type of person that treats everyone the same. Like I don't
right,
believe like
everybody
some
don't
people just
deserve that. Everybody don't
everyone
deserve
says,
that.
I treat everybody the same, and I don't mean like in a negative or positive way. I mean like my conversations with you are different than my conversations with Reese, or
Well, they
like
should be.
topics that I would, yeah, like topics that I would discuss, or just even ways in which I would discuss, like the way I would describe things to you would be totally different than the way I would describe
Right,
things to my
right.
girl or
Well,
niggas over here or somebody else.
here it comes.
That one.
Got team. Give me them lemon
Legendary
peppers.
fire over here, bro.
Ooh.
Legendary flight.
Let's go. It's another legendary flight over there. But yeah, like you shouldn't have, like, why would you explain things to me the way you explain it to Reese? You know what I'm saying? Like, we two different people.
Come get this legendary amulet, bro. And legendary stone. Shit, it's everything.
I got a legendary stone. Like, we two different people, so why would we, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna comprehend things differently. We don't have the same life experiences, so I wouldn't expect you to explain things to me the same way you explain things to Reese. I'm older than Reese. Like, it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of variables. But at the same time, it's certain things you gonna talk to Reese about that you're not gonna like. We two different people.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna talk to you the same way I'm gonna talk to Reese. I'm not gonna talk to Reese the same way I'm gonna talk to you or talk
You
to
know what it
Mill.
is, bro? I think that for me, like, just my personality, and I know you're probably gonna disagree with this. You know, we feel differently about religion, but I think that is the catalyst for me. Like, for me, okay,
I'm gonna call her later. She be having the raps. Go ahead.
no, it's just that, like, for me, when I was younger, and I realized that I was in, right, because it's not a belief system. You have to, because people say, well, that's just your belief. It's like, no, because a belief is something that you hold. I had to find out that I was in it. Like, I thought I was a Christian. Like, I was born Christian. I was raised in a Christian household. I expected to be Christian. I didn't expect to be atheist. I didn't want
Right.
to be an atheist. I actually was angry at first because I didn't want to feel this way. But it's who I am.
Right.
And I've watched people, right? One thing that I've learned at an early age is that people really, really. Oh, this John glitching out like shit. This bubble didn't even close. Is that people can convince themselves of anything. They really can.
Yeah.
They can convince themselves that, like, a person died and came back 3 years later. They can convince themselves, like, with little to no real fucking like, they have more scrutiny on the vaccine than the fact that, like, they believe that a person died and came back to life 3 years later. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. But it would be crazy to me because I'm an atheist, right? But you have to have that. But people, but billions of people feel that way, right? Like that.
That's real. Your thought process is your thought process. I'm not going to try to convince you of something that you're sure. You know what I'm saying? You're sure of. Like, you believe what you believe for various reasons. And it's the same thing with, like, if I was trying to explain something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
Time to move. The space thing is closing.
Oh, his partner is on me. I ain't even see his partner.
Yeah, go ahead and dip off, y'all. I got you.
They the last two.
Oh shit, they the last two. Oh. We gotta swap out.
Dip off, dip off. Come on out, clowns. Come on out, you done fucked up, AA Ron. This partner is on my ass.
I just killed his partner.
Good.
Go heal up, go heal up.
Oh.
I'm gonna draw attention. Is he over by you?
No, I don't know where he at. I dipped off.
He's over by me, yeah. Go heal up. I just drew the attention.
Alright.
He's gonna try and save his man. Or is he not gonna try and save his man? Alright. Yeah, get on him. He's a pretty good player. Whew. Get on him, bro. Get on him. Get on him. Get on him. He's about to kill.
He just keep bouncing.
The storms
Oh
have
my
risen.
god.
He got you.
Yeah.
Shit, it's me and him now. I can't stay up. He about to kill me. He got me. I was trying to stay out the fucking way. That's bullshit. I hate being on the receiving end. But fuck it.
So yeah, bro. For me, it's just like people have these ways of life. Like people can convince themselves. Like it just I understand that humans have the capacity to really, really, really have some really weird beliefs, and they can be at scale, right? They can be huge beliefs at scale. I've read history books where this one guy believed that Jews were terrible, so he convinced the entire country that they should be killing Jews and putting them in fucking infirmaries, right? Like I've seen it happen, right? I've seen history books where white people put on fucking nightgowns and they go out and they literally blow up people's houses simply
Right.
because they're black, and they destroy their churches, right? I
Right.
watch people. I watch
But say they
people
Christian.
yeah, and say they Christian. I watch people at the end of every day. They sit at the end of their bed and they get on their knees and they whisper to themselves and they say they're praying. But really they're just
First of
fucking
all, don't
talking.
do that.
They're just talking to themselves. It's the same, bro.
Don't do that.
Don't be sensitive.
Don't do
be
that.
Don't turn into an
They're
LGBT.
talking
It's
to
the
themselves.
same, bro.
They not
It's
talking
the
to
same.
themselves,
Yes,
dog.
they are, bro.
No,
Yes, they are.
not.
Yes, they are, bro.
No, they
Yes, they
not.
are.
Cut it out.
Yes, they are. Who
They
you
are
talking to?
not
Who you
talking to
fucking talking?
themselves. I'm talking
There's no
to
one else in the room,
Adrian
bro.
Seals.
There's no one else in the room, bro.
Listen.
You're sitting there at the end of the bed in an empty room and you're talking to yourself, and I'm supposed to think you're normal. Like the only point that I try to make is that just understand that to somebody else you sound absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
Right? To
Right.
me,
To somebody that don't understand. Listen, here's the thing. People will say, "Oh, you're praying to Allah. You're crazy. You're praying to whoever Jewish people pray to. You're crazy. You're praying to whoever you praying to. You're crazy." And then the atheist is like, "Oh, you're talking to yourself. You're crazy." And I mean, everybody thinks they make sense. At the end of the day, we'll find out. Don't know, but like. I mean, you can say, "Oh, I know for sure, I can feel it," and people do feel it. I'm not gonna act like I don't feel it. I'm not gonna act like I don't know that there's a higher being. I'm not gonna act like, well, I'm not that I don't know. Well, I do know. I feel it. Like I'm like it's different life experiences.
It's different.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't. That's why I don't like.
What's the difference between all of you? Right, I'm out the bubble. I'm outside of the bubble. Right, I'm not in the bubble. Because I'm not religious, and I'm not a religious man. I don't have a denomination, and
You kind of do.
I don't.
Not really.
I don't.
Like, not. I wouldn't say you have a denomination. It's like
what's my religion?
everything is grouped up. Everything is grouped up. You either this religion, that religion, or no religion. You know what I'm saying?
Is not a. But see, no religion is not a religion.
It's not, but it's a group.
It's a classification of people. It's not a group.
What's a classification of people?
So everyone who doesn't have a Michael Kors coat is a group, and everyone who does is another group.
I mean,
are
people classified by having Michael Kors coats? No,
I don't get it. Like,
I'm just saying it's a group. There is a group of individuals on Earth that believe there's no God, there's no devil. They are atheists, and that's fine. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
I mean, I guess you could say there's a secular population. Yeah, there's a secular group. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. But it's the same thing. Like, there's a group of people that believe,
though, because we're not bound. We're not connected by anything.
right?
So I guess there's a population. I would call us a population. I don't
that's
know if I
still
would
a
call
group.
us a group.
Well, I'm not gonna say a group. A group, like, I mean, I'm not saying it like it's 4 or 5 people.
A purpose. A group has a purpose, right? Like a group
Not
has to have a
necessarily. I don't. Well, not in my opinion, but that's my opinion. I don't think a group needs to have a purpose. I just think it's just a bunch of people that have the same ideals or believe the same things or follow the same, like, you know what I'm saying, like something more than just an opinion.
But see, I don't think that. Well,
It's something
nothing
you
is more.
believe.
Well,
I'm not
very
saying it's
few.
not.
Yeah, I don't
You know what I
know.
mean? Like it's something that you believe. I'm not gonna tell you what to believe. Like life will tell you what to believe. That's not. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not up to me to tell you, oh, you wrong, oh, you right. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you. You're an intelligent person. That's why we have these conversations to begin with. But what I'm saying is like you believe what you believe. I can't stop you from believing what you believe, and I'm not going to try to convince you of otherwise. That's something you. Now, if you come to me with a conversation like, yo, Wop, you know, I had this crazy experience, and you know, maybe there is a God, maybe there is a higher being. We can have that. Matter of fact, we've had that conversation, did we not?
Yeah, of course we have thousands
Right.
of times.
So
So do you think? So do you think atheism is a belief?
I think it's, yeah, because they think about it like this, right? As much as I believe there is a God, you believe there's not, or you believe that you don't see it. You believe that you
No,
can't believe in something you can't prove.
it's so here. No,
So I may be wording it wrong because
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like I'm wording it wrong.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
What
I'm
it
wording
is,
it wrong.
the way it is, it's a lack of belief.
Right.
So I'm an atheist because that's what religious people call people who don't believe in their religion. I'm not an atheist because of a belief that I have. It's a term
Okay.
from it's your term. It's your
Well,
term.
their term, but I got you.
A religious person's term, right? In
Right.
another thing, I would be called something else.
Another thing, yeah, that's true. Because another thing I was about to say too is like the thing with atheism is very, very misconstrued. Because a lot of people believe that atheists just worship the devil, and I'm not gonna front. For a long time, that's what I thought it was. It didn't occur to me that atheists don't believe in worshiping the devil. They just don't believe,
Yeah.
which is completely different. Like, it's not like if you told me, oh, I'm an atheist, I worship the devil, I wouldn't fuck with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You can't be an atheist and worship the devil. How you
Well,
an
that's what I'm
atheist
saying.
and you worship the devil?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was my miscommunication, because I thought, growing up, that atheist just meant I worship the devil. And then I met you, and you was like, oh, no, I don't worship the devil or nothing like that. I just don't believe there's a God. And I was like, huh. And then we started talking, and you know what I'm saying, like, you my nigga. So, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't. A lot of people, I think it's still a lot of people that believe that, oh, if you're atheist, you worship the devil, which is very, very untrue. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe there's a God or a devil. And it's you know what I'm saying? In all honesty, you could say it's the same thing as Scientology. Scientology is a little bit, belief-wise.
Atheism, Scientology
belief-wise.
is
Scientology
they got rituals,
they a
and
bunch
they've
of
got
fucking
history, they've got
crackheads.
holidays and shit.
Bro, they ain't got no history. They're a bunch of fucking weirdos. But that's on them. Do what you do.
You don't fuck with Hubbard, bro? L. Ron?
Who that man? Listen, motherfuckers.
L. Ron.
Listen, Will Smith and them be tripping.
Yeah, Scientology.
Yo, why?
I went to the Scientologist church in Philly one time.
Word?
I did. I went to the well, back when I was younger, when I was in my teenage years, like I told you, I didn't necessarily want to be an atheist. It's not a.
Yeah, ain't nothing you chose. It ain't enough, and that's why I can talk to you, because it's not like you went out and said, I'm just gonna not believe in nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people do on the slide and still claim a religion.
Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, shit, you'd be surprised what motherfuckers do. But you didn't, you never came off like, that's what you set out to do at a certain age. You just got tired of believing that Jesus came back after 3 days and said, no. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. But a lot of things with religion and why there's so much debate, like, there's a difference between black Christians and white Christians.
There's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? Like, And it's crazy because a
And
lot of
black
other
people and white
races.
people are Christians for very different reasons.
Exactly.
For very
Exactly.
different reasons.
Very different reasons.
They got there two very different ways, brother.
Bruh.
Two very
Listen,
different
it's a
ways.
blue amulet in here. Listen, bro.
Oh
It's
God, why would
freaking.
you even want to be a Christian after the shit that they
And
did?
it's bro. It's right, and that's what a lot. That's what a lot of people's argument is. Why
Mm-hmm.
would you? Why are you taking up the white man's religion? Why are you doing this? Why are
I
you
mean,
doing like?
that's what it
Why is
is,
it
bro. That's
the
well, I
white
wouldn't
man?
call it the white man's religion. We got it from the white man. The
No,
white
we
man
didn't.
stole it from the brown man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
White people stole it from black people, took it and ran with it. Black people don't even understand that it's not a white man's religion. The Bible. You know what's the funny thing? I was watching this. I was watching this reel, right? And the reel said, name something in the Bible that's not talked about, but people think it's talked about. But if you said something, will cause controversy. And this lady got on that John, black lady, and said, white people. Bro, I fell the fuck out because that shit is true. The Bible don't talk about white people.
It doesn't specifically talk
Listen,
about
it don't talk. Listen, here's how you know it don't. The setting in the Bible is like Middle East, Egypt.
Yeah.
What white people is in the Middle East and Egypt?
Well, white is not a thing. That's
Oh, it
another
is.
thing. It's not.
It is. The folk
It's a
from
thing
Mount
now.
Caucasus.
It's a thing now. But white, there is no
bro,
real delineation between the races. It's all made up. It's all made up.
Them niggas wasn't in the Bible. I don't care what. Damn, you
No,
just set us on fire.
but there were people who would be classified as white, like their the skin tone that were white that lived over there. Yes, there was. Like in Jerusalem
bro.
and stuff. It's really diverse.
Nah, bro.
It's Jerusalem, brother. How the hell are you going to say no? It's Jerusalem.
No, bro. Jerusalem now is not Jerusalem back then. It wasn't a whole lot
it's in the same place. The same place.
Listen, man. You know white people like to mingle, bro. They don't like your race, but they'll sleep with you. You know how that go.
White is something that started here.
Where?
There were no such
in the U.S.
in America. Yeah, well, there were no such thing as white people and black people before America started that shit. It didn't exist. It just wasn't a thing. There wasn't no white people. White and black wasn't a term until America. You were just either African or you were from wherever you were from. There was no white people. You were no.
Yeah, white people
this
definitely
man
started.
Is a black
the
man.
term white
like,
people. You talking about the term?
White,
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about them. Come get this.
Oh, they've always been here. They've always been here.
Right. Like I don't like. They wasn't. They wasn't in Egypt. That's all I'm saying. They would have burnt. They would have got melanoma.
Well, the whites that came here weren't the whites that went to Egypt. You know
right.
What I mean?
Those was right. Like those. They would have got melanoma. We all know it.
Straight up.
Hey man, listen. I'm just
right here.
speaking the truth. But when she said that, John, bro, I was dying. But the Bible don't talk about white people like that, man.
You know, I don't know. Like I said, as far as religion is concerned, but people have their people have their I don't know how they can do it. I don't know like how people can be as intelligent. Like I get it. Like you believe in God, and a lot of people do. And it confuses the fuck out of me because like it confuses the hell out of me. But
I can dig it.
You know, it is what it is. Maybe it's for me to be confused by. Maybe it's just.
Listen, man.
And that's why I just say it ain't for me.
Right.
You know, I'm not wired that way.
Bruh, listen. Sometimes a man and a woman have an understanding nobody else understands. It just is what it is.
It just is what it is. It's a personal thing.
Right.
Now, the only thing I don't like about religion is the fact that people have this notion that they have to spread their religion. But that their religion is some sort of a guide to how it should be done.
It's
that
a
I don't
fire on me. Like that is stupid. Oh, Louis belt. My thing is, I got a legendary stone. You can have that toxic if you want it. My thing is like this whole like the problem that a lot of people have with Christianity is a lot of the shit that white people do in God's name, or what they claim is in God's name, what they've done claiming to be done in God's name and stuff like that. Like, bro,
The spellstorm is closing.
y'all wasn't like y'all got your own Christian beliefs, like, and they weird. Like, I don't these other religions, Catholicism and all of that, bro, I don't really know much about them, so I don't really get into them. But you're not about to tell me that you read your Bible and the Bible said to you that it was okay to go kill people that didn't think like you thought.
Well, what? Have you read the Bible?
Bruh.
You know what I mean?
Where does the Bible say
it's
if
not
them
a
niggas don't
dainty
believe,
book.
let's go kill them? It's not.
It's
There's
not a
also
book about, it's not a book designated about openness. It's about it's some strict guidelines in that motherfucker right there.
it
There's
is. It's some strict life guidelines, but there's also an Old Testament and a New Testament, and people will go ahead and quote what they want to quote to fit what they want to fit, and that's really what my
that's because
issue
it's
is.
not real.
Bro,
That's why you can do
there
that.
you go.
Because
There
it's
you
not
go.
real. If your blood
Here
type
you
is your
go.
blood type, you can't pretend.
Here you go.
Otherwise, the transfusion is not going to work because
Here
it's
you
not
go.
fucking real. Why?
Here-
You can
here
bend
you
anything
go.
if it's not real to your
Listen.
molding. It's not
Listen.
real. It's not
Listen.
real.
It's not real to
It's
you,
not real.
and I
It's
understand
not real
that.
at all.
All right, all right,
That-
all right.
That book
Listen,
is
bro.
ridiculous.
We can have that argument all day long, but I'm not, because I'm not
I
arguing with you all
read
day
that
long.
shit from front to back when I was fucking 16.
How much
I
of it
was
did you
like-
understand?
A lot of it. It's
No,
clear
you
cut.
didn't.
It's clear cut. It's
You
not. It's
did-
not
listen.
the most complicated book in the
Listen,
world, bro.
It actually is. Not the well. I don't know about the most complicated,
It's harder.
but
Dune is harder to read than the fucking Bible. I'll tell you that.
I
Dune is harder to
respectfully
read.
disagree, bro. You're not about to sit up there and tell me that motherfucker. Like, I got an app on my phone that sends a Bible verse every day. Some of them Jones, you get the message. Like, you understand it. You know, you can apply it. Whatever. Some of them Jones, bro. Hath thou wenteth into thine shrubberth and huggeth and gaveth backeth, and you be like, what? You're not about to tell me that Jones was easy to understand, sir. I'm coming.
I'm not saying it's a fucking, it's a children's book. I'm just saying
bro.
it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated.
I'm not saying it's. Yeah, we whooped his ass.
Yes, we did.
I'm not saying it's super complicated. I'm just saying it's not super easy to understand.
Eye on the storm.
Okay.
Moving in.
I'm not like it's confusing. If I was to read the Bible on my own, there's a lot that I would get, and then there's a lot that I wouldn't get. Also, there's books of the Bible that's not in the Bible. Also, it was like translated by a human being. So there's that. Like
I should also give you a little indication as to who.
right. Like, do I believe that Jesus is the son of God and he died for the sins of man? Yes, I do. Ain't nothing gonna change that. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. Eat my balls.
Okay. No, thank you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
It is what it is. But I mean,
believe
like religion, bro. Religion to me is like it's not the
Well, let me ask you this: Do you feel
smoking.
Do you feel that you need to believe in God, or do you feel like you need?
Do I feel like I need to believe in God? I think it makes me a better person.
Okay.
That's what I believe. I think it makes me a better person. I think it puts more morality on who I am as a person instead of just being out here doing
your personality. And I'm literally just asking, not to be a smart. Like, I'm literally curious, but what aspects of your personality that you find are directly related to your belief in a God?
how I treat other people.
Okay.
How I treat other people. I'm gonna be honest with you, because like I feel like, first of all, I feel like if you don't believe in anything, if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything, regardless of what that belief is. That's one thing. Like, like Lil started out in the church. You know what I'm saying? Going to church. I was taking him to church every Sunday and everything like that.
Head inwards.
And
The spellstorm is moving.
you know what I'm saying? Like I was taking him to church, whole 9 yards. You know, he was basically Christian. His mom starts messing with some dude, and she decides she wants to be Muslim. So, you know, with that going on, he like, you know, didn't really know, you know, what he wanted to do. So I had seen him take a picture with a kufi on, and I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, you know, what is this? I got bubble, bro. Oh, no, I'm good, I'm good. Bowl on my ass, though. I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How the fuck did that not kill him? That had to kill him.
that's what I'm saying. This joint be goofy sometimes. Where'd he go?
I think it did kill him. There's only 2 minutes left.
But yeah, like, you know, I saw him with this with this kufi on, and I'm like, yo, like, you know, what is this? And
He got me. He got me. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. He's right here.
Keep an eye on the
Top
storm.
right here.
I see him.
You went invis.
He thought I ain't seen him. I saw your goofy ass.
To your right. To your right. To your right. To your right. You're the only one left, by the way.
I know.
You- To your left, right beside
I see
you.
him. Bro, they is on some shiggity. That was my fault. Like, I'm hitting this ball and it's not hit, like, the hit's not registering. I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyway. So, you know, I seen Lil in that joint, and he got a little bit older. And, you know, then it was, oh, Dad, I don't want to get pork food. And I'm not about to say, why not? Like, I'm not about to argue with him. That's my son. I'm not about to make him feel self-conscious like he owed me something. Like, oh, you got to follow this religion because I follow. You have to do what fits, what works best to make you a better person. If you feel like being a Muslim is going to make you a better person, if you feel like that's what you believe and that's what you want to follow to make you be a better you, it's going to add value to it's going to add to your life, then do it. I'm not about to I'm not about to say, oh, you're not my son because you Muslim. What the fuck? Nah, this ain't the fucking 1300s. Like, I'm not. What the hell?
Yeah, I agree with you. You know, for me, it's like I put it like this, and I don't know if I ever told you this before. I believe that, I believe humanity has an ingrained. I think it's part of who we are to seek out and to question and to find solace. One of the great Buddhist teachings is that is samsara, which is the world consciousness and humanity existing with such a high level of consciousness is in and of itself to suffer. Because if you are aware of what the world is and how the world works, then you are aware of all the suffering in the world. So you become, and that suffrage is overwhelming. So you always will look to ease that suffrage or to make sense out of that suffrage. And I believe, or I think, I don't believe, because I don't believe shit. But when I see things like religion, Islam or Christianity or Buddhism or anything like that, to me it's that internal drive to make sense of the world's suffering, and it takes shape in many forms. And I think the most popular shape that or the most popular form that is taken is in the realm of religion, in the realm of routine, in the realm of consistency. And so when I look at people, religion has always been a place where they say, you know, whenever you're down on your luck or you're downtrodden, you can always find restitution at the church. You're supposed to be able to find help at the church, or even if it's not monetary help and money, mental help. You know,
Right.
just comfort.
Right.
You're supposed to be
Right.
able. I mean, literally,
Right.
you can go and confess.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's there. It's there for you to make sense of the world's suffering. And so because of that, I think that it is necessary. I do think religion is necessary because I think without religion, people
Motherfuckers would be
wouldn't
going
have a.
batshit crazy,
I don't think people would have a way to make sense of all the suffering that they endure. I
bro.
think certain people like myself can handle it at a certain level, and even I struggle with
Excuse me.
suffrage and all that. As we all struggle with depression and stuff like that.
Right.
But you know, it just doesn't take shape in the form of religion for me. I just so happen to be that type of
Ain't
person.
nothing wrong with that.
But for other people, you know what I mean? They find restitution in their religion. They find restitution in their routine. A lot of people go into the military because they say, hey, I needed routine. I needed someone to grill me and show me how to live and force me to live in a proper manner.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Military is great for that. People go to the Buddhist temple and says, I needed to. People literally take a vow of silence. I needed to shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? I needed to shut. Sometimes you need to just shut the fuck up for like a year or two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen,
and I think right now we all need to go into a Buddhist
Bruh,
temple and just shut
a lot of motherfuckers need to go to a Buddhist temple and shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck
I wish
up.
Trump would take a vow
Oh
of
my
silence.
god, bro.
Oh
I
my
wish him
God.
and the fucking trumpets.
Oh
All them
my- and the
fucking
trumpets.
all them fucking
Trump and the trumpets.
all them fucking clean shaven sideburns with the part down the middle white boy, the tiki tortures.
Oh, the tiki
Man,
don't forget
if
the fucking the UV fucking sunglasses that fucking look like
bro,
they're fucking painted
the
on your
fucking
face.
Ray-Ban, yeah, them fucking nut ass Ray-Ban, man, take
They
y'all
wear them
goofy
shits
asses.
above the fucking nose.
How you
bro.
gonna be racist with a 3-button polo shirt and some fucking cargo short and flip flop? Go sit your stupid ass down if I step on your toes. The fuck is wrong with you?
Crazy, bro.
How you gonna be? How? Now, they about to put us in the. Shall we go to the mix or shall we go out here?
I'm gonna go out here because I'm tired of taking 2 minutes.
But yeah, like I mean, I think religion does provide mental comfort
That's without
when you
question.
going through.
I think that's without question.
I think it
That
provides a
religion-
lot of mental comfort when you're going through, and I think that helps people become better people. Like I'm like, bro, I cannot tell you. I was a very, very angry young man. Very. I'm an angry adult. I got more reason now though, but I used to be a very, very angry young man and could not figure out why. And I'm not saying that religion gave me guidance into that, but I've my life has been. Was that you? Yeah, that was you. Like my life, things in my life that I've gone through. It's like there's been things where it just like can't be explained. And I like when I say can't be explained, I mean like cannot be explained. You can take all that. I'm gonna take the scroll. Like cannot be explained. Like you is I can't even explain it to you when I say can't be explained. Like and the reason like I could say it to you and you could look at it objectively and you'll be like, oh well that's because X, Y, and Z. But it's not the same thing.
Not the same with your
Like
felt.
you know how you right. Like you know how you go through something and you feel like, oh my, what the fuck am I going to do? And then something happens and you like, oh, how? Bro, I can't even explain to you how many times I've almost fucking died. I can't even explain it to you. Like if we was to sit down and have like a legit conversation and I was to legit sit up here and explain to you how many times I almost died, you'd be like, oh yeah, dog, something watching over your ass. And it's not even like, I don't even get into nothing. That's the crazy part. Like you know me, you know I'm not no drug dealer. I'm not out fighting nobody all the time. I'm not doing, that was never my life. I ain't no street nigga. I ain't never been no street nigga. Like it ain't sweet, but I ain't no street nigga. That's never been my forte. That's never been my claim. It would never be my claim because that was never nothing I was trying to set out to do. Now, Fuck me if you want to. Like, please don't, anybody listening, watching, whatever, don't fuck around and fuck around. No, I am not nobody's thug, but please don't fuck around and fuck around. Are you fighting? Yeah, you are fighting.
No, I'm not fighting. I'm just
You fighting? This a nigga right behind you. Well, you ain't. I'm about to fight this nigga. Come on out. Nigga, you got wind and ice? You dead, you goofball. He did. But yeah, like, huh?
That's a Philly joke. When the fire was he singing on New Year's, Earth, Wind and Fire. You know, every New Year's they pull Earth, Wind and Fire out their ass, yo.
Every time.
And then
every
you know, funny part
Christmas
about that
too.
Is nobody's ever mad about it.
No,
you know what I mean. Nobody ever says, "Oh, Earth, Wind and Fire again."
Bro,
like, yeah, I'll take that.
Bro, that Earth, Wind and Fire Christmas song, the shit.
That should be on point, yo.
Bro, when you hear that joint on the radio, you be like, "Oh shit."
When you hear that,
that's that shit.
That's that shit right
That's that
there.
shit.
That's that shit.
Everybody, listen. Everybody over fucking 30 had to wake up Sunday morning and clean to the Earth, Wind and Fire.
Everybody hear that shit.
Everybody. I don't care what they say, how they say it. If you ain't listen, if your mom ain't wake you up on Sunday cleaning to that music, you know what I'm saying? Like, your house was dirty.
Pretty much.
Your house was filthy.
Yeah, because I mean everybody know that Earth, Wind and Fire. Right? At least that.
Earth, Wind and Fire was
at least
the
that
shit.
I'm not saying you can run the discography down. I'm just saying at least that. But you know how you say everyone should believe in, you need to believe in something on your phone. I think everybody needs something, right? I don't know if everyone needs to believe in something, but I do think everyone needs something that they can fall back on that helps them make sense of their suffering. For me, it was heavy metal. Like I said, heavy metal was my religion growing up.
Right, but I don't know if it's really to make sense of their suffering or just to make sense of the world around them.
Well, I think,
but the make sense of their suffering does sound good. I know what you mean. I know, like that does sound. It
explains what you're looking for, because you don't need someone to explain to you why busting on that chick's face felt good. You know why that felt good. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to search the world.
Nasty.
But why the fuck did she leave me after I paid for her fucking rent? You might need someone to fucking sit you down and talk to you about that shit.
That's true.
You know what I mean? The suffering is what makes us human. It's what gives us our level. I think it's what gives us that
how we deal with it.
Consciousness.
But then again, we cause so much fucking suffering. So I don't know. Like
we do. That's why some people will always say, humans are God. Because we cause happiness, we cause suffering, we created God, we're really in charge of the world in so many different aspects and ways.
I will never in my life say a person is God. I can't do that. Like
you can't do it, but you know but you understand the metaphor. You know
I understand the metaphor.
That we're in charge of so much, and in so many ways we have dominion. Like if we just if every human on the planet just agreed, we should no longer have lions on the planet. The lions couldn't stop us. The only thing that can stop us, is the world. The actual planet. We can't beat the planet. That's the only thing we can't beat.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much stuff, bro. Like all right, humans are God, or there is no God. Where these fucking other 8 planets come from? Where these stars and just the intricacies?
Those are questions.
But this is what I say. Right. This is what the conclusions that I come to. Like, there has to be God. Like, there has to be God. Now, I'm not saying it's Christian God, but bro, can you create a planet?
No.
Can you line planets up to rotate around the sun so perfectly that we have seasons and it sustains the life on the planet? And
who's to call it perfect? Those planets are dead.
Bro, are they dead or are they just not set up for human life? They're not dead. They're just not set up for human life. But the planet that is set up for human life is set up perfectly for human life.
Well, it's because because the humans are from the planet. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not set up for.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, everything on this planet is set up perfectly for everything on this planet to coexist. Now, we fuck it up because, you know, motherfuckers want to do what they want to do. But think about how perfectly set up the planet is for everything on this planet to sustain and maintain the entire time that it's here. We fucked that up. So I can't call people no fucking God. Like, ain't no, like,
No,
people,
not in a literal sense.
No, I
in
know
a
what you mean. I know what you
metaphorical
mean.
sense.
I'm just. Well, there's some people that take that shit literally. Oh, God, I am God. I am a part of God. God is in me and all that. Like, God, yes, God is in us, but I'm not. Like, some people be going too far. That's all I'm saying. But it's like, bro, the way things are set up so perfectly. The planet is 70% water. Our bodies are 70% water. Like, it's just the way that things. Where you go? Oh, there you go. Got him. Big rocked him. His partner coming. I don't know what he came for. Goodbye. Purple fire. Thank you for your contribution, Breaker. But yeah, it's like it's things are set too perfectly to the point where people can't even explain it, but they want to argue whether or not there's a God. Now, I understand that.
And that's what I mean. Like, oh, it's a legendary belt over here, bro.
Oh, word? Let me holla at that.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't believe. Listen, as complicated as things are,
it's complicated. It's a very complicated subject.
It's complicated because people are complicated. The subject itself is not complicated to me at all.
The subject is not complicated.
Like, religion and God, like the idea of a God is not complicated. Like, it makes perfect sense why people would want there to be a God, and especially if you didn't have, like, you know, police and all that shit back in the day. Like, it's if you like I said, if you really think about it, it's pretty obvious that at least in the tradition of that we know it to be, there's no fucking way to God that's looking out for us. You know what I mean? And maybe there was. And, you know, there's another thing people don't talk about. Maybe God died a long time ago.
You think so? I don't know, bro.
I mean, we're talking about the realm of fucking mysterious bullshit here, right? Nothing here.
You think
like,
a person that could create a universe could die?
Everything
or a being that could create
dies.
a universe?
Everything in the universe dies.
Everything is also. You know what, bro? You know what I also believe, yo? I also believe that there is reincarnation.
Well, yeah, of course there is.
I mean, energy never stops.
If you give me one bullshit thing to believe, I'm probably gonna go with reincarnation.
The only reason I say that is because think about how many times, like, and you could say, it's just coincidence. You could say that, but think about how many times that, like, first of all, think about how many times somebody say that, oh, this baby been here before because of the way that they act. And I've been in that situation where, you know what I'm saying, like, the intelligence of a baby is just like, this baby's intelligence is like crazy. I don't know what he was thinking, but I bet you he won't think it again.
Heal up, bro. Heal up.
He on my back. I'm gonna murk him though.
Go heal up. I got it.
Alright. Oh.
Yeah, go heal up. I got it.
Alright. I got another nigga on me? Oh, that's the same bull. He is on my back, bro. Oh, it's another nigga. So who did we just kill? It's two of them. Get out of there.
They're wearing the same outfit.
Get out of there, bro. I'm gonna go over here in this chasm. If you can get me.
Not much space to get out of here.
Oh, he finally left. He was waiting for you. But yeah, like, everything, just like off of that aspect, I know there's a God, bro. Like, damn, good try, bro. Shit, we came in second.
That's see, and that's why that's when I get triggered, right? I know
Why?
there's just because you don't, you feel and you believe there's a God, and that's good enough.
The spell starts.
And that's good enough.
Trigger.
You don't know there's a God.
I do know.
You don't.
I do
You
know.
feel and
Listen,
believe.
common
You feel
sense
and believe.
tells me
Where's
there's a
he at?
God. Think
Where's he
about
at,
it, bro. There's a whole ecosystem under the ocean. We can't go down there and interact with them the way we interact up here. They can't come up here and interact
None
with
of
us the
that
way
means
we
there's
interact.
a God. None
What
of
do
that
you,
means there's a
bro?
God.
Are you
None of that means
serious?
there's it doesn't mean there's a God.
How? Can you create that? Can anything on this planet
What does
create
that
that outside
that
of
doesn't
procreation?
that doesn't mean
It
anything.
does. How did it get
It,
here?
you are asking questions.
How did it get here? Right, but I'm asking questions nobody can answer.
Exactly.
Right.
So the answer doesn't have to be God because you can't
Who
answer it.
else? Who else could do it?
What do you mean? Who
Bro,
else?
who can put a planet, the only planet out of 9 in just this galaxy? There's other galaxies. Who can create one galaxy with one planet with 70% water, have the bodies created out of 70% water, have these animals never go into the ocean, these ocean animals never come on land, have the sun just far enough where it keeps that planet warm and keeps that planet lit up
And you think all
through
that was
multiple
done in
seasons.
7 days?
Bro, I don't know how long it fucking took. I'm just saying it was
Well, the
done.
book says 7
I'm
days.
just listen, the book says
is it
7
the book
days.
or is it not the book? Is it the book or
Bro,
is it not the book?
listen, all right? You're not listening. I said there's a God. I ain't say nothing about the Bible. Don't confuse my words, all right? Because you're trying to throw me off, and I understand.
So if you're just saying there's a possibility of a God, then sure.
Sir. That's what I'm saying. There is a God.
You all listen. Don't
That's
get
what I'm
offended. You all break down once you try. Once anyone
No,
actually
they
asks
break
you to
down.
fucking prove anything or have actual
Prove it's not.
That's not anecdotal. That's
Prove it's
not
not.
anecdotal.
Prove it's not. You can't prove, like you always say, you can't prove it is, but you also can't prove it's not. That's another reason that I fuck with you, because while you say you can't prove it, you also say I can't prove it's not. That's why I fuck with you, and that's the whole fucking point. I can't prove it is, but you can't prove it's not. So we have what we believe.
You can't say for certain that you know because you can't prove it.
But you can't say for certain that you know because you can't prove it's not.
Exactly, which is why I'm not religious, because religion claims to have the answer.
Well, religion claims a lot of things. I'm not going to, like, we both know I'm not the most religious Christian. Like, when last time I've been to church?
Exactly.
I can't do church because I don't like church folk. Like, I just can't do it. Like, I don't. It's to the point where I don't.
Does religion? Oh my God. Does religion claim that it has the answer? Does Christianity claim that it has the answer?
Every religion claims to have the answer. Every single religion.
So religion claims to have no. Well, Buddhism doesn't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Buddhism doesn't make any claims about how the world was started. Buddhism is a way of life, and you're following in the path of the Buddha. But
okay.
But and the Buddhists believe everything is samsara and all their shit. But their shit's banging though. They're the coolest one out of all of them. But all atheists say that too. But does religion, right, make a claim? Christianity, Islam, do they make a claim for how the planet was created?
They all do.
Where we come from,
except for Buddhism.
So it claims to have an answer, right?
They all do, except for Buddhism, like you said.
I don't have an answer.
Right, I'm not. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you're religious. I'm not saying any of that. Your beliefs are your beliefs. Your non-beliefs are your non-beliefs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you believe in your heart what you believe in your heart. I'm not disputing that. All I'm saying is something put all this shit here perfectly. Something put everything in this universe here perfectly. Now, I know humans don't have that capacity. I know the animals on this planet don't have that capacity. They don't have the capacity to maintain where they're at. Humans don't have the capacity to maintain where we're at. Like, we can take care of shit, but we fuck shit up all the time. That's why it's, you know, it's warring and everything else. We don't have the capacity to maintain shit the way it's supposed to be maintained. But I will tell you this now, and this is not to get super religious, but there are things in the Bible that if you follow those things in the Bible, and they're in the Quran, and I'm not sure if they're in the Catholic thing too, but there's things that are in the Quran and are in the Bible that if you follow those things, you can maintain a healthy life without screwing over everybody else. That's what bothers me when people say, oh, they're Christian, oh, let's go start a war. Oh, we're Christian, let's go kill this village of people because they don't want to believe. Like, that's not Christianity. Like, that's not Christianity. What are you talking about? Like, what religion says, oh, let's go slaughter every... Like, it talks about them doing it, but it doesn't say we need to kill everybody that don't believe what we believe or don't think the way we think. That sounds like something a man would put, not something that God would put.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I don't like. Like, it's a lot of weirdo.
A lot of things in the Bible sound very professorial and can be very accurate and true.
Weird.
But a lot of that shit just sounds like some shit a nigga made up.
It does.
Especially that multiple wives shit.
Bro. Don't even get me fucking started.
I could get down with that.
I bet, listen, bro. Listen.
I can do that.
You fucking stupid.
I tell you what I can do.
Listen, bro.
Sign me up for that.
So, and here's the thing about that I like about the Quran, because it talks about multiple wives, but it doesn't talk about it in a dumbass way. And that's another thing where people, you know, take bits and pieces that fits what they're trying to do and try to make it make sense to other people. Oh, well, it's in, you know, they had multiple wives in the Bible. They had multiple wives in the Quran. Right. But the Quran says you must be able to provide for your second wife the same things you provided for your first wife. So if you get your first wife a house, you have to get one for your second wife. You get your first wife a car, you have to get one for your second wife. If your first wife is able to say, right. So, like, it's a lot of dudes that's out here, 4 and 5 wives, and, you know, one wife got a Louis belt, the other wife walking around in flip-flops. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's just an example. I don't, you know anybody that's doing that, but I'm just saying, like, people will take shit and misconstrue it. Do I think that shit started when whoever was trying to translate the Bible? Yes, I do. I think shit was misconstrued and took the wrong way and rewritten again and rewritten again. And the perfect example of that is the rumor test. When you go in a room full of people, you whisper something to one person's ear and wait for it to come back to you and listen to how different the fucking story is.
Well, I've always said the religion or the Bible is probably the most FUBU thing I've ever encountered. It's for us and by us.
I don't think all of it is. I just think it's a lot of lost in, it's a lot of hint lost in translation. See what I did there?
Because it's old.
It is. It's very old. It's very old. And, like, I'm gonna be like, I've always believed myself that religion started in one spot, and people took what they wanted to take, and, you know, like, it was just one religion. Everybody was doing, everybody was doing one thing. Somebody didn't like something, so they decided to take everything except for what they didn't like and start their own thing. And then, somebody else did the same thing, and then somebody else did the same thing, and then everybody just went wild. Well, not wild, but, everybody just went in their own direction. I honestly believe that's what happened. Now, religion is religion, and, that's what they do. I'm not, there's things in the Bible that make sense. There's things in the Bible that don't make sense. I'm not about the, I can't dispute that. It is what it is. That's why I don't give nobody no hard time about what they believe. You believe what works for you. Believe what makes your life better. Well, see, here's the thing about,
and this is one thing I think most atheists tend to forget.
Mm-hmm.
When they start talking to non-secular people, right, which is our term for religion.
Non-secular? Fuck y'all. Yeah.
Because that's what you are.
I'm joking.
You know what I mean?
I'm joking.
You guys see each other as individuals. We see you guys as a bunch of people who believe in, genies and shit. So it's like,
I would swing on you when I see you.
It could get disrespectful, bro.
Fucking genie. Kiss my
But
ass.
like, but
Y'all believe in
like,
genies and shit. First of all,
make a
okay,
wish. You
a whole
literally
new
get to make
world. Fuck
wishes.
you. You really don't. That's you know what, bro? It's a lot of people that believe that shit. Oh, if I pray on it and just sit around, it's gonna happen. That's not how that works.
Yeah, I know, but you get what I'm saying. But what I was
I know I'm
saying
just fucking with you. I'm
was,
fucking with you.
I forgot.
Fucking believe in genies, make a
At the
wish.
end of the day, at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
so
at the end of the day, I am just not a person. I have not come to the conclusion, or no one has been able to really make me feel or believe that they really have a surefire answer for what the world, how the world, and what and how it works and why we're here. And that includes
yeah, nobody.
scientists.
Yeah, that
That
right.
includes
Like
science.
nobody
Okay,
knows why we're
so
here. Or
yeah, nobody
yeah,
really knows.
no, they don't
So
know.
because
They
of that,
science is based off guessing. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off.
yeah, so because of that, anything that tries to definitively say that we know for a fact how we got here and why we're here and what our purpose is, because people, love to talk about God's purpose for us and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, listen, that's a big statement now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing you're saying. You're saying not only do you know why we're here, you know how we got here, you know the person who did it, why he did it, and what he wants from us.
Right.
You're
You
going
don't
to
know
need
that.
more. You're going
You
to need a
talked.
little more.
Did you talk right? Like,
Did
did you
you
talk
talk
to
to
this
this nigga?
motherfucker?
Well, I prayed about it. Well, when I came in the room while you were praying, you were whispering to yourself. You know what I mean? So I mean, you need more than that, right? Like to you, that may be enough. The idea of prayer.
Mm-hmm.
But to other people who don't believe in prayer or
Listen.
prayer isn't part of their life, you just look like you're sitting there whispering to yourself. And that's what you all look, that's what, to me, that's what it looks like when I go to church, whether it be a funeral or a wedding or when, we say grace or whatever, everybody puts their head down. Mm-hmm. I assume that they're having connection with God. Me, I'm just closing my eyes and putting my head down and waiting to eat. Now,
Understandable.
I do it out of respect,
out of
for my
respect.
family, for my friends, and for their beliefs. I don't make a stink about it. I don't go, I'm gonna just off to the side and all. Right. No, just
I
if
ain't
you
doing
don't believe,
that.
you can't get hurt by it. So you know what I mean. Just fucking pray, and eat the mac and cheese. You know what I mean?
Eat the mac and cheese
that you want to get rid of, you weirdo.
But listen, bro, and that shit, bro. It was fried fish, greens, fried chicken, and macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese can go, bro.
That post got to go, bro.
That post do gotta go.
That shit has to stay.
That
you gotta have the greens, bro. You gotta have the greens.
You gotta have the vegetables.
Especially
if they like, you cannot not have fried fish, bro.
All right, you know what? I can get rid of fried fish if I can keep grilled fish.
I will slap you.
I will slap.
I don't listen. Now we done had solid conversation up until now. Now you're just talking blasphemy. I will slap you. We are not getting rid of fried fish. Do you understand the deliciousness fried fish brings into your life?
Fried fish is that shit, especially when someone knows what they're doing too.
Oh my god! Like when you season that motherfucker right, bro.
Oh my god!
When you season the fish fry.
Now, some religions don't believe you should eat fish, Bob.
What religion believe you shouldn't eat fish?
I don't know. I guess I would consider you an atheist.
Should I just walk through? Atheists believe you shouldn't eat fish?
No, I said I guess I would consider you an atheist on that one.
What religion believe you shouldn't eat fish?
I don't know. I just made that up, and I'm sure if you fucking just Google it, you'll find a religion.
I'm sure if you just
you fucking Google it, bro. There's religions.
I mean, listen, bro. There's religions that believe.
Rest, bro?
I don't know. They doing us dirty though.
As far as my eyes can see.
You got any health?
I got health potions. I'm fine. This is my last one because I gotta pick my car up. But damn.
All right. But yeah, like religion. There's religions that believe you, like Muslims believe you shouldn't eat. It's a rift that pops up right outside where the circle. Like, bro, what?
You're way closer to me.
That John just gave me the nuttiest freaking rift. Popped up at the end. Popped up. I mean, literally popped up right by where the circle edge.
All right, I made it. God damn. You about that bubble?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's some religions believe you shouldn't eat pork.
Or no, I mean,
They like they
maybe it's just good for your health not to eat pork. You
it's
know, like
very
I
good for
don't.
your health not to eat pork.
Yeah, like I'm like, you know what I mean. Like I don't know, but like
It's
I
very
don't.
good for you. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you eat, you have to eat it in moderation. That's what fucking people don't do. You're supposed to be doing it in moderation. Now, I was talking to my uncle a long time ago. He was talking about, like, he's a pastor, or he was a pastor, whatever. And he was talking about how we're supposed to be vegetarian according to the Bible. And I'm like, well, they was eating fish and everything like that. And he was like, yeah, but right,
See, that's the
like,
type of shit that make me go. Oh my
Get
god.
moving, Breaker.
right. But it
That's
was
why I
like,
don't talk. That's why I don't talk.
bro, listen, talk, fuck that. So, like, I mean, this is something that he said. At the same time, like, nigga, we about to go get cheesesteaks. So, what are we talking about?
Exactly. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Like, it's some things where I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then it's some things where it's just like, come on, bro. But I mean, again, but then that's me, taking the parts of the Bible and believing what I want to believe. But at the same
Exactly.
time, it's like, bro, like, it's like, it's like, like some of it just don't make sense, bro.
A lot of it don't make sense.
A lot of it don't make sense.
A lot of it don't make sense. It's
Are you
not.
fighting?
No, but they're up there fighting.
I'm about to get high ground.
Getting on the ground now, actually.
It's a nigga on your ass. Oh, they rumbling.
Won't be here for much longer. I am.
Who
out.
is shooting me? Where does automaton come from? Damn, automaton? Yeah, they down there mixing. Let's go intervene. I hate fighting in this goddamn maze, bro.
Yeah, look at that. Made you ass.
It is 3 niggas over here.
Oh, bubble the fuck out of me.
I'm about to join you. Cause this fucking maze, bro.
Come get me, I'm right here.
Here I come. Come on out.
He's right behind you, bro.
Damn.
He's smacking his shit out you. He kicked you right in the foot.
He damn sure did. Come here, bro. Ow! Where this nigga come from?
That nigga is so
I hate the maze, bro. I hate the maze. Like that. This is the one place I can honestly say, oh god, not this fucking place. And then it's this bull with this
motherfucker was
fucking.
playing games with you, bro. He was like, over here.
It was like 3 niggas. It was like 3 niggas. Here, no, over here. No, I'm over here. Bastards.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man, like it's just certain shit. I'm like, I don't know. And that's what also makes me think that these religions started from one religion, and somebody didn't like something, or they felt like they could do a certain part better, and they decided to branch off. Because there's certain parts like I'll be hearing, it's
very
like
pliable and it's very like
it's pliable. Because it's you going off of what somebody said, and
people.
motherfuckers is hard headed, bro.
Like I said, I ultimately, you know what I mean. You believe that there's some divinity in there amongst the people, and I believe that it's
Divinity, yeah. I understand that. Like I ain't, I'm not
And
mad
it
at
sounds
that.
like you believe there's divinity in there, but there's also just some people in there because people are people.
But I mean, I look at simple things like not just the things in my life, but the things around me. Like
I do too. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like the things around me, and that's what like just nature itself. Like I know people can't set that up. People too busy trying to fuck nature up. and they can't fix it.
And that's how I know we don't have any like fucking instructions on how to fucking take care of the planet because we don't care about the planet.
They don't care. Like we have it, but they don't
care.
care. We have
We
it,
don't
but they
care.
don't, because they think like people are fucking arrogant. We think we can do everything better. Like just look at all these fucking cosmetic surgeries. Oh, we think we can do it better. Who the fuck do you think you are? The Lord gave you small titties and a fat ass, so you gonna go out and get some fake ass titties and risk your life to get them? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand change and everything like that. I understand that. But you gonna go through all of that to change what the Lord giveth? I don't know, man. Like I said, I look at nature. I look at like things that are untouched by man and how beautiful they are, and then the things touched by man and how fucked up they are. You know what I'm saying?
It's a mix. For me, it's a mixture of both. You know, like I look at the world around me and I look at the sky. You know, and I get